Hey everyone, welcome back. Steve here with Kevin, and we're going to continue our closed guard grappling circuit. Today we're going to focus on the top position, on breaking open the closed guard. We will touch on passing to side control, but really our focus is going to be on opening the closed guard. Come again? So again, let's go a little more time. So Kevin's legs wrapped around my waist, my knees a little bit wider than his hips. Ideally, my head upright with good posture, my hands generally on my opponent, not on the ground. I need to be able to get to this orientation before I can really progress with my breaks. Very few exceptions, right? So if my opponent is able to pull me down and get control over my head, like I said, I want my hands on their body, not on the ground. So I can circle my hands to the inside to like their biceps, and will slide my head low, like towards their hips, as I lift up on their arms at the elbow. I can slip my head out. Once I get my head out, again, I'm sitting back, and there are different ways I can grip. I can use the most basic way to take both lapels in one hand, connect, palm straight down, like I'm almost like doing like a push-up, so like it can help keep my head up. My opposite hand can grab the belt or grab the pants. And while keeping my neck straight, I'm going to rotate my hips. I will take my knees straight back. So, and to do this again, my weight kind of shifts to the side. I gotta keep my head up. I don't want to be pulled forward. So my other leg can go back, and I turn my hips. As I turn my hips, I also sit them low. And often the turn and the sit can break open someone's closed guard, but if it can't, I can use my outside arm to put a little bit of pressure. Once I feel the ankles uncross, I need to get one of my knees above their leg line. Since again, there are a dozen ways we could pass the open guard. We'll start with the most basic, which would be, again, continuing to push and getting my knee over their leg here. Once my knee's over, I'm going to try to eliminate any space between our bodies. My chest will come down, my elbow goes to the outside of the hip, and as I come down, I will circle my foot, my center foot, over their leg. As my center foot clears, I will take my left foot out, and then I go to pass. And when I pass, I really try to drive my knee up to get their arms out and stuck on my hip. If not, we'll talk more about that in the next lesson. So for now, being side control, do it again. So again, from our closed guard, if he's able to, if he has a grip, say, on my collar, I can absolutely break it. But if my head's up and he has that grip, it's still possible for me to just rotate and put pressure. If he gets behind my head though and he pulls me down, I'm not doing anything. I'm not gonna try to stand, but until I get my head free. So again, I work my head to the inside, I work my head low as I lift up on the arms, slip my head out, connect the lapels, grabbing onto the pants, heads up. I will shift my weight so I can move my left knee. Left knee will slide back, I turn my hips, and I sit them low. As I sit low, I can put a little extra pressure. Once my knee clears over their leg, I can bring my chest down, circle my foot to the inside, and come up top. Now, besides a kneeling break, I think it's important for everyone to have a standing break. Standing is a stronger motion. It does expose you to being swept a little bit. Mostly you have to watch your balance and take your time. With that being said, we don't want to take our time when it comes from going from the kneeling position up. We want to get up to both feet as quickly as we can. So to do that, we can shift our weight slightly forward and hop. When I get my grips for this, I often will just connect one hand on each lapel. If this was no-gi, you could put hands on the person's biceps. From here, I do want to make sure I'm off my insteps, I'm on the balls of my feet, and I'm going to let my weight shift forward. As soon as I feel my weight on my hands instead of my knees, I'm going to hop up to both feet. And when I'm up, I keep my knees bent and tight. I will lift two hands on one leg, extend my whole body into it. And again, just like before, once I'm uncrossed the person's ankles, there are a dozen things I can do. But for now, I'm just going to try to get his leg below my knee, let my leg over top, go across his hips, and as I come down, again, bring my chest down, my outside arm can cross his under his chin, pass to the side, And again, really my focus being trying to make sure I get that arm up. So again, there are different ways we can stand. From now, the simplest, I get 2 grips, forward and up. Push, down, back, and low. So, thank you. So like always, we're gonna do 4 5-minute rounds. If you have a partner, you're just gonna be working the person on bottom, trying to break their partner down and hold them. If they're newer, if someone's more experienced, they can do whatever techniques that your partner knows from the bottom. But with that being said, it's about safety, it's about building, about working at level appropriate pace. Again, it's just closed guard positional sparring for the people more experienced. For the people who are newer, your goal is to keep your posture, open their legs, and get past. We'll do 4 5-minute rounds. And again, there's a lot of, we went over the most, the general ideas for both standing and kneeling. There's a lot of variation that occurs depending on what your opponent does. And we'll run through all those kind of variations while we're doing our positional sparring. So we're gonna get moving, and we'll see you guys in 1 minute.